Okay, midfield scrum girls. In the middle of the field, it could be a little bit that way, a little bit that way, but there's quite big areas to attack either side of the scrum. Is the hardest thing to defend in rugby. There's always going to be a weakness somewhere. We just need to try and bog that up. So this is not where the 9 goes, but generally most teams have what we call a 4-2 split. 4 attack on the left, their left side, your right side, and 2 on your left side, their right side. So generally we do that because from a midfield scrum, 8-9 running is a really prominent attack. So the good teams we play will do this. Maybe not most of the teams in the championship, but most of them in the premiership will do this. So when we're in the premiership, this is what we come up against. So we've got halfback here. It's not going to be here. I'm going to show you a little rule. So the rule's going to be, I don't care how many we have on this side, and I'll explain that in a minute, but on this side, so on our left, we always need what we call a +1 defence. So at the moment, we've just got 2 defenders for their 2 attackers. We need to have +1, and our halfback, you're going to be our +1. Plonk you there. Again, you're on the left side like normal. You're marking no one at the moment, but what you will do is, if 8 runs, 7 can get 8. You're going to get 9 and rush 9 to try and stop 9 from kicking into space, which there is, and also making 9 pass behind the gain line so they're not getting far forward. And then 13 can come up, and so can 11 can come up, and 15 across to cover the chip kick. And then 14 you'd come back around, because that's what 14 does. When 15 moves, you've got to cover 15's space, and so on. So we'll just go back to that setup. +1. 9, you will always be our +1. Note, wingers here, you're going to have a little bit of a stagger, not huge, on both sides, just so that you can cover a little bit of the kick. Fullback, you're in the middle and you've really got to anticipate. You've got to watch the 9, whichever way the ball is passed, you've then got to bust really fast to run that way to try and catch the kick on the full if possible if they kick. If it goes this way, you've got to anticipate in 10 kicks, I want you to try and catch the ball on the full. Okay, so that's that. Let's say they put 1 more over. At the moment, we've only got 1, 2, 3. So we haven't got +1. So we have to put 10 over. 10 to 10, 13, 15, +1. So we've got 4 defenders, they've got 3 attackers. Again, just to cover that 8-9. To cover that 8-9. On this side, you might go, oh, we're a little bit short on this side. But what we're going to do on this side, when we're defending a midfield scrum, on the right side, we will always what we call flag. So, we're not looking to line speed. We're looking to, if they pass this way, run, we'll hold, run, and we will just push them to the sideline. 6 will come, 8 will come, 9 will come, 15 will come to cover the kick. So, +1 on the left, flag on the right is what it will look like. 9, make sure you come. That's what it will look like. If they decide to put 1 more over and have a 4-2 split, we need a +1 So we'll go like this. We probably this time have the luxury of they won't do this, but now we've got more numbers defending. We can probably put the 11 back. 14 can defend here, narrow. 15 can cover the kick. So if they were to go this way, then 15 can come up, 6 can come across, 8 can come across, 9 can come across. So always +1. So we've got they've got 4 attackers on this side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders.